Hey guys, Edward here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another movie review where today I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and oh my goodness, is this movie good. Good compared to the other utter trash that the MCU has been dumping on us, but it was pretty good as a standalone film as well, and that is one of the reasons why this movie did actually work so well. It's a standalone film, it doesn't wrap itself up in the multiverse saga, it's not revolving around what it needs to be, it's revolving around what it wants to be, and I think that is why James Gunn is such a good director, and it would be great to see the DCEU evolve with James Gunn. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're not here to talk about that, we're here to talk about Guardians 3. It was great. This movie looked incredible. The CGI, the VFX, the audio production in this was incredible, and some of the shots in the movie were just they blew me away. You know, it was a very beautiful movie, very good to look at movie. With saying that, James Gunn is also a brilliant director. The acting in this movie was incredible, the best acting I've ever seen in the entirety of the MCU. Chris Pratt just absolutely blew it out of the park. Turns out Chris Pratt is an incredible actor. It was honestly tear-breaking to see what he was doing on the screen. He knows what he's up to, and hopefully we get to see more of that in the future. That's pretty much all I have to talk about with the non-spoiler stuff, because this movie is very spoiler heavy, so I'm going to go into spoilers now. If you haven't seen the movie, I suggest you go and watch it first. If you have, then there's your warning. 3, 2, 1. Rocket's backstory. It was dark. This movie took a dark turn. I liked all of the extra characters that Rocket sort of clinged onto in the cage. I thought they were very cool. It was very sad when they died. And I did actually cry watching this movie. Not at that though. It was at Chris Pratt's incredible performance beside Rocket dying, which is pretty much the entire story of this movie, which I kind of didn't like. I didn't mind having to go and save Rocket, but what it became, it just felt a bit stupid. It started with, we have to help Rocket, and then it ended with, we have to help Rocket, but they were bringing down an entire citadel. It just seemed too much for what it was. But with saying that, the rest of the movie, it kind of worked, you know. It was, like I said, beautiful. It was really well constructed. I love James Gunn. Unfortunately, he has to leave us. There was an end credit scene with Star-Lord saying that he will return after everyone split up. Everyone split up at the ending. It was super emotional. It was really cool. And then it just said that Star-Lord will return. I kind of hope he doesn't, because I feel like the MCU will ruin him as they have ruined their entire cinematic universe. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll do good, maybe they'll do bad. The new Guardians, they're cool. I hope we get to see them again. I really liked them. And yeah. And oh my days, to top everything off, the F-bomb. The first ever F-bomb in the MCU, and it was perfect. Peter Quill himself, Chris Pratt, delivered it perfectly. He did it very well. He did a great job. It fit the scene very well. The comedy in this movie worked very well, as did the action, as did the drama, as did all the emotional impact. Thank you, James Gunn. Hopefully this is going to put the MCU back on its feet. Hopefully we will see it go uphill from here. This was not the perfect movie. It definitely didn't reach the same level that Endgame or Infinity War did. But it definitely wasn't as bad as what the MCU has been dumping on us. The absolute trash, the fire garbage, the garbage fire that the MCU is putting on us. So hopefully, yeah, we're going to see it go uphill from here. If the movies are this good from here on out, I'll be happy. It'll be fine. But yeah, that's my opinion on the MCU, I guess. The soundtrack in this movie was incredible. I would say that it rivals as one of the best soundtracks used in an MCU movie. Obviously not as good as Love and Thunder, although that may be biased, for I am a Guns N' Roses fan. They're my favorite band of all time. And this movie, is it as good as the first two Guardians movies? No. I would also say that it could possibly rival the second movie, but yeah, as I was saying, hopefully the MCU gets steady on from here. Hopefully they know what they're doing. Hopefully Star-Lord won't return unless James Gunn returns, which he definitely won't do. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. All in all, I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10. It was very good. It was very well made. Thank you, James Gunn. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and until then, goodbye.